What's up, YouTube? My name is Xero Zeus, and welcome back to another Fate video. This is going to be my Fate Grand Order Babylonia episode 14 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and let's get right into the video. This is like, the episode started off slow rolling, I'm not gonna lie, but I like how it gradually built up to things, because it's like this big looming battle coming, and they're just being like kind of calm and quiet about it, right? And another thing, I like how they just sowed the seeds of what happened at the end of this episode. Like, we knew something dealing with Anna was going to happen earlier on, and I'm speaking to the people who don't know about the game and who don't watch, who are not familiar with Fate Grand Order. So that's what I mean. It's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. The episode actually starts off, and Anna, they have this moment where it just seems like Anna is glowing, and she's so much more happier than she usually is, right? Like, she's usually just walking around talking about how she wants to kill everybody, right? And she's really nice. Wow. Little do we know, she had this moment with this woman, and it just made her feel some type of way. But we don't know this yet. Further on in the episode, you figure out. But Merlin points it out, and you just can see that Anna is kind of embarrassed, and everybody else in the crowd can kind of sense that, right? So basically, she tells them it's time to meet Gilgamesh, and they're basically gonna come up with a plan to fight the Gorgon, right? And it's really cool because the way that this plan unfolds is pretty crazy. I think myself, I think it's pretty crazy. First of all, I mean, they have the axe of Marduk. I think it's Marduk. I'm saying Marduk because Marduk sounds pretty dumb. But yeah, they have the axe, right? They have to get it to where, and get this, they have to get it to the blood fort that the Gorgon has, right? Blood Fort Andromeda. I think that's pretty cool, right? It's not the noble phantasm, I guess, right? But it's cool that they made that wink and that nod towards that. I thought that was pretty cool. So basically, they come up with this plan instead of just carrying it over, because carrying the axe over to the temple would basically just make it like noticeable, and they would definitely take whoever is flying it over there outright. So they come up with this plan to basically deliver the axe to the temple, right? Quetzalcoatl, right? They get her. She is wicked strong, dude. Like, I really like her. She's like really powerful. I think she's super cool, right? And the plan is basically that she's gonna throw the axe. And she really does throw the axe. Like, she tosses it. Like, man. But anyway, she throws it. Basically, Merlin, he has like this cloth that's like one and the same with his staff, I'm guessing. And he can kind of control it. And so by controlling it, he can control where the axe ends up. And he basically just guides the axe right into the temple, to be totally honest. So they didn't quite crash it like Gilgamesh said, but they did something like that. And okay, while this is going on, this whole little plot is going on, you have Jaguar Man, Quetzalcoatl, all on the front lines, right, fighting, right? And they're basically supposed to be the distraction while everybody else is going with the axe to go and fight the Gorgon, right? And Kingu shows up, which is so crazy, right? They Jaguar Man is going in. I just like how you just see him beating everybody, see her beating everybody up, and you just going back and forth. And she's like, I thought the decoy was supposed to have it harder, right? And Kingu shows up. He shows up, he lands, and it's like Quetzalcoatl knew he was coming or something. Like, she could sense him or something. Basically, he lands, and they get right into it. They get right into the fight, and I'm not mad at that. This is Kingu. Kingu is really powerful. We've seen this from previous episodes before. But against Quetzalcoatl, I like how, don't get me wrong, it's not like he held her at bay. I'm not going to sit there and tell a story like that. He didn't hold her at bay, but he was putting up a fight. And I think that's really cool because she is a monster, dude. Like, just seeing the way that she took out everybody that one episode she was in, and just the way that she's going about fighting him in this episode, he seemed like he was pressured more than anything to me. So I thought that was kind of cool. And so basically, while they're going to the temple, while Merlin, Ritsuka, and everybody is going to the temple, he's basically supposed to send like a message or like a sign so she'll know to throw the axe and stuff like that. So while Quetzalcoatl is fighting Kingu, she's waiting for the sign the whole time. He's thinking that, like, I don't think she could just straight up get rid of him. I'm not gonna say that because I'm pretty sure all these Kingu fans gonna be mad. But I feel like she would have went a little bit harder in the fight. I feel like if she wasn't playing a distraction, if she really aimed to beat him then and there. But I think Kingu at the same time didn't exactly mean to dead her right there. To be totally honest, he was talking big, but I don't think he meant that either. But basically he tosses the axe and he like connects the dots basically. And oh, the axe, at first he's thinking like she missed. She totally missed. First of all, the axe throwing scene, I know they was just throwing it and she was swinging it around in a circle and just threw it really far, but that was cool. That was cool. And they definitely got me with that. So but anyway, he's basically thinking that she just has horrible aim at the moment. And he finally realized, like I said, he put two and two together and they're going for the Gorian, basically. So he tells her she can live for right now. I like how he said that, right? I think he struck her with some lightning. I think he struck her with some lightning or something, and he flew off, right? He has to go and save the Gorian, right? So at this moment, you see Ritsuka and everybody. At this moment, actually, I'm happy this popped on the screen. She got struck by lightning. He goes about his business, and they're basically just talking, about what is to come and stuff like that. And then they cut to the scene where you actually see them enter the Gorgon's temple, basically, and they start to see like the humans being turned into the demonic beast. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what's going on. So yeah, that's crazy, right? It's crazy, right? And Mash is like having this little moment because she just can't get over the fact that they're still alive. It's not like they're dead. So I'm leaving these people potentially to become beasts. And I kind of understand it, right? And basically Anna talks her into going forward and going on and dealing with this fight, because if they get rid of the Gorgon, this is not happening to nobody else, right? And they have this moment where they're in her chambers. Basically, they're calling her out, stuff like that. She erupts like a volcano, right? She comes from under them, right? And she's just laughing because she's like, I guess she's laughing because they escaped, right? And she let them escape, and then they came back. So it's like they must want to die, right? I guess that's why she thought it was so funny, right? And so they're having this little conversation with her, and you could just see, like, while she's looking at everybody, she's not noticing Anna. Like I never knew that was a thing like it, but I'm gonna explain what I mean in a second. So basically, she has this moment where she's trying to coax Ritsuga into basically coming over to her side. And she, don't get me wrong, she had a terrible pitch. And she had a good pitch. But he basically denies her, starts talking about her words are empty and stuff like that. And you have this moment where Anna, she shows up, she steps up, and basically she realizes who she is. And you see Anna through the Gorgon's eyes, and she looks like this red beast demon thing, like like I don't know, that's not what I was expecting to see, right? And basically Anna this whole time has had the mystic eyes because she's Gorgon, she's Medusa, so she's had this power the whole time, and she's been using that band on her head to try to seal it in. And I guess, I don't know why, I don't know, maybe she was just trying to keep herself from using it, I don't know. But basically they have this little moment. It's like she's having a little transformation moment, but she's not at the same time, right? Basically she shows her divinity, like taking that off is the divinity that she was trying to hide. I guess she didn't want anybody to know in the beginning that she was that close in relation to the Gorgon like that. And basically the episode ends on that moment, like pretty hype, right? But anyway, I've been talking for forever. I'm gonna end the video right here. This is the end of the video. This has been my Fate Grand Order Babylonia episode 14 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all